to instead of me just saying, okay, this is a trash beat, that's not helpful to somebody sending you some music. What is going on, my fellow creatives? This is your boy Dreamer from GapBetterBeats.com, and I'm here today to put you on game. And this is something I want you to stop doing as a creative, as a producer, as a rapper, as an engineer, especially the early people who are early on trying to, learn some different tips, looking on YouTube and stuff like that. This is something you need to stop doing. Okay, let's get into it. So with that being said, make sure you like and subscribe. This is going to be just a bit of a different video because this isn't going to be so much as a tutorial like most of my other videos are. This is more going to be, geared to your mindset. And, if you think that your mindset as a producer doesn't matter, you can click off the video. That's totally fine. But honestly, to the people who stayed, this is for you, and I think this will be very helpful. And this may be something that you don't even realize. One of the things that you need to stop doing is you need to stop believing people when they say, as a producer, don't do this, don't do that, don't, and what made me think about that was I was looking at YouTube, and there was a particular producer that was saying, stop side chaining your kick and your 808. And he might have a logical reason for that, but honestly, if that fits your workflow, why would you stop doing it? If it makes your music sound good, why would you stop doing it? And a lot of times we subconsciously just start listening to what people say. Oh, if you're not making beats with this DAW, or if you don't have Omnisphere, you're not making beats. We got to stop listening to that. Yes, Omnisphere is a great plugin. I have it. I paid $500 for that plugin, and honestly, I could be doing without it because I, don't use it as much as I feel like I should for $500. So we got to get off that hype train when it comes to people saying stop doing this, stop doing that. If anything, make sure you're analyzing what the information is, because it may be helpful information, but make sure you analyze it. If it's something that fits your workflow, if it's something that fits your style and kind of makes you unique, don't stop doing it just because somebody else says that you should not be doing it. And for example, like I'm going to play this clip of this beat for you. Okay, so I'm not done with the mix, but let's say I was done with that mix, and let's say I was done with that mix. I'm pretty sure you would have somebody to say, hey, you have the acoustic guitar is too loud, or you'll have another person that says, hey, your drums, they need to be more punchy. And honestly, you have to realize that you are the creator. There are certain guidelines that we need to stay in when it comes to making music. Like you don't want to make something that's going to, blow somebody's ears out, or just be harsh on somebody's ears. But as far as like things that make you unique and add to your style and that is actually working for you in your workflow, you should start using those things. And the reason why I say that is because if I sent these same stems to 10 different producers, Zaytoven, Lex Luger, Superstar O, Murder Beats, anybody, I'm pretty sure that we would have 10 different interpretations on this beat. I'm pretty sure somebody would probably reverse the guitar. I'm pretty sure somebody would probably change the pitch of the guitar. I'm pretty sure somebody would be like, okay, I got a better 808 than that. And that's because we're all unique. So one of the things that you need to do is make sure that you analyze the information before you start listening to people who are very heavily opinionated when it comes to music and beats and stuff like that. And that's why a lot of times I try to make sure that when I do listen to my clients' beats and stuff like that, I'm very critical on giving them constructive criticism, because honestly, I have to, instead of me just saying, okay, this is a trash beat, that's not helpful to somebody sending you some music. You would really have to be more of, you have to analyze it in a way of, you want to listen to the music and see what they were going for, what they need to get there and how I can help them get there. Instead of saying, hey, this beat is trash. No, you'll say, okay, well, your piano, I can barely hear it in the mix, and it sounds like it's clashing with the organ. So you may want to pan these instruments. You may want to take one instrument out here. That way it sounds like a breakdown, because the whole song sounds like the chorus. I mean, certain constructive criticism would help, instead of just, hey, this is trash, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Because honestly, we are the artists, and our DAWs as producers, the DAWs that we use, those are our canvases. The drums and stuff that we use, that's like the paints and the paint brushes. The way we mix, that is what makes us unique. So I'm not going to make this too long, and I'm probably going to make a podcast about this, but I really like to gather information when it comes to my podcast, so I will have more detailed information. But honestly, start thinking about that. Like a lot of times, and I'm not telling you to stop watching people's videos with those type of thumbnails and say stop doing this. Figure out why they say they don't do it, and analyze it and see if that works for you. If it doesn't work for you, you may want to continue doing what you have to do, because that's just somebody's opinion, and that should not dictate your future as a creative, as a producer, or whatever you are. So let's keep making good music, man. Stay blessed, stay creative, and stay safe. I will see you in the next video.